What up, YouTube? Fade Trading. Today we're gonna talk about the week. Started September 10th till September 14th. But what I did decent, what I did trash, how my P&L was, how I traded, and I'll show you one chart at the end of the walkthrough, just to or maybe two, um, to show you some sort of slip ups I had. So let's start in. As you can see, September 10th. P&L here. Hope you can see it. Had some decent trades on Fred. Just as I told you, actually I didn't even do the watch list. I'm sorry about it. Let me look up the trades. So first of all, write down all your trades so you know what you did. Maybe even print some charts out. So I had a Fred chart, um, FFTM right after the open. Then I kind of messed it up with a bounce play and ABCD break, but I shorted another bounce at 8 o'clock in the evening, so that's like 2 p.m. Then I took a CVSI OTC gap up play. That's Let me show you. So that's where I took it. Um, I started off buying the break, then the dip, but it faked me out, so I lost a bit. But on my TD Ameritrade account, so that's you won't see I lost about 170 bucks, and then I bought it into the close on my TD Ameritrade account and gapped it overnight and made like 250 on it or something. I held this and I LFF, almost the same exact pattern. I bought this into the close as well for a gap up. Unfortunately, it didn't really mm, break the 82 cent level, so I sold it for like a tiny profit of some chump change, maybe 50 bucks or something. So I just wanted to mention these two trades because they're very uncommon for me. So the next one is September 11th. I yeah, I took another OTC gap up play on CANN. Didn't really work out, so I'll only show you what my realized profits is. Was 152. I had 23 unrealized because I held it overnight. Sold it for like 40 or 50, 40 bucks because it didn't gap up as I expected it to. Came all the way down at the open. Um, Otherwise, I had some decent trades on CVM on a Momo shift and bounce short. Actually, when I looked through my trades on the weekend, I didn't even see the setup anymore, so probably wasn't the best trade to take. I was right here on the break. Oh no, wrong day. It wasn't this break. This when I traded it. You know, $4 resistance held at this week looking chart, and I just tried it and worked out. But that's not a trade you can be proud of because it can go either way. Um, Next up, September 12th, 188. Over traded like crazy on that day. Um, so that's the day where I cover my CANN. So that's why my realized profit is higher than my daily P&L because it this one resets on whenever the market closed, I guess. So yeah, this was a decent day. Yeah, this was a nice short on IMMR. Could have held it longer, but this. I mean, it was a decent short, so that's a nice one. Um, then so I had 3 green days. I had like one, two, three, four, five, 6 green days in a row. Um, all decent size. Like my green days are as big as my red days, but as long as there are more green days than red days, that's fine. Um, so but then the slip up came with on September the 13th with GNC. I fought the stock like crazy. Um, took like 4 trades on it, lost on every single one of them because they kept tripping shorts. The long I took was some frustrated revenge trade shit, so don't do none of that. Um, so yeah, I never got the crack that I was looking for. Even on the second day, they kept refreshing the bid and was some strange action on level 2. I don't know if you noticed it, but right around the 360, it always kept refreshing. Whenever I broke the 360s, the bid just stacked and it jumped right back up to like 370 or something. Um, so that was some stupid shit. Should have left it when I lost on it first. Didn't do it. IMPX. That's like I had the picture perfect idea on this. Um, so what I'm looking for is I look for a parabolic move, then a higher low, a lower high to short into. So it had this parabolic move. The daily chart was pretty extended, had a huge gap up and a big green day, followed by a gap up in the morning push. And then I like to short the bounce. So I had to push the bounce. Usually I shorted it here. Not usually, I mean, I did short it here. Yeah, 23. But somehow, my idea was I'll short it up here and then cover it around the one, you know, I was there. You know, cover it around, the 19s. That was the plan, like 4 cents. So I shorted it up here. I don't know why, but stepped out right here. So, and it faded all the way down to the 16s. And this the start for, start of everything bad for me. Um, had a nice idea, didn't execute on it, lost on it like not crazy, but lost on it like 26 pound bucks or something. And then Friday hit. Friday was a negative 190 euros. CHKE. And that's the worst part, man. What's the biggest gap? But the chart is ugly, so for me it was a short. Especially when it had no volume and had this huge, it had this huge resistance over here with I don't know almost 10 million volume. So this is a pretty decent short for me. Took it. Um, usually I don't short into strength, so that's why I got scared. Shorted it in the opening candle at 120 ish, so up and around here. Step out at 125, then got pissed because it faded all the way down. Had this tiny little bounce, but nothing real really. Then I reshorted it, oversized, like went double my size to I don't even know why. Just some revenge trading and crazy shit. Um, on the break of the morning low, obviously, when you oversize, you pay for it. It jumped back up to 120ish. I covered it around 118. Um, so that's the end of the whole good. That's that's how quick you can lose like $200. And my max loss is 200, so I just call it a day. Usually, I told you, just like INPX, had the morning push, had the fade, had the lower high, and then boom, shorted right here. My goal was like maybe a buck or something. That was my plan. Got exactly that. So coulda, woulda, shoulda been a plus $200 day instead of a minus. But yeah, that's what you get for being greedy and an asshole. Um, so those were the trades for the week. As you can see, my notes were I fought losses way too much. I oversized and revenge traded. I didn't bank on good ideas, and I was too impatient, as you saw on INPX. CHKE really was just a bad trade on my part. I shouldn't have chased the entry at 109 instead of wait for the bounce on the 3 minute chart and then short it. And just stick to my ideas because usually my ideas ain't bad. It's just my execution sucks because I'm too impatient on some stuff. But yeah, as you can see, 307 on the first week was a short week because of Labor Day. Had this huge loss on the fourth. Then had a decent start into the next week or the last week now. This loss was avoidable, but it was decent sized. I mean, I started the day off with a negative of $8, but then I started forcing it on GNC. Waiting for the crack, like, but didn't happen. So actually, tomorrow I may long it over the 380 level. But yeah, this a decent sized loss, 111. I mean, that's probably a day of work. Um, but this one right here is unnecessary. It really just should have been like a minus 90. Even if I chased the entry, I shouldn't have doubled the size. So shoulda, woulda, coulda been minus 90 euro day to that point, so I can easily take the short when I'm supposed to take it and make it all back up. But that's what you get from not sticking to the rules. So hopefully tomorrow, the whole week, next week, I'll stick to the rules, not chase. Be more patient with my entries and exits, and don't oversize or revenge trade. So that's it for me. Hope you had a better week than I had, and I'll see you again next week.